Hello, and welcome to tonight's stream. I did do a little bit of a restock on Brilliant Stars, so I have a little bit more of that on the board. I guess technically I did have some on last stream, but after telling y'all that I wasn't going to open it all after stream, I kind of opened it all after stream. So I didn't need to, but it kind of just happened. But let me show you what I got. I was so excited. I love this card. So, it made me feel good about the fact that I chose to open it. I also got a few other things, but that's definitely the best one. See, we also got just some random V's that I don't think anybody cares too much about. We got a couple of character cards, and then this was really a Whimsicott box, because we got the full art and the secret rare Whimsicotts. So, I have those too, but the Pikachu full art is definitely the best part, by far. It's just so cute! Amazing. I really hope that soon they'll bring the character card Pikachu V and V Max to English, because those cards are just absolutely amazing. I'm pretty sure we pulled the Pikachu V character card for somebody from VMAX Climax, and I want it so bad in English. I mean, really, I would take it in either language, but I don't own it in Japanese, so maybe one day. It's such a cool card. I mean, I don't think they've announced anything about it yet. If we'll get it soon, or I don't even think we've heard anything about the next English set. Hopefully they'll tell us something eventually, and by eventually I mean sooner rather than later. I just damaged card from box. No, we don't like cards getting damaged. And it was Arceus. Oh, and that card is like ridiculously good for a regular V. Isn't it still like 15 to 20 bucks? Like, I thought if any V was gonna stay that high from the set, that it'd be the Charizard V, but no. As far as I'm aware, the Arceus is way higher than all the others. I mean, I know the Luminion is good too, because it's playable, but I still don't think it's as good as, you know, Arceus, in terms of price. Let's see, we can just go and look. Alright, I still need this card so bad. It's definitely gone down a little bit, though. I have this one, so that's pretty great. I got the 6th best card, and the 7th best. I'm pretty sure I have one of these still. Pretty wild. Pretty cool card. Very jealous watching my friend pull one of these. So neat. Got Mr. Zard. What I really hate is, so the price kind of went down on this for a little while, so I sold mine at $20, and then the price was just like, so actually $30. And I was just like, okay, that was a fail on my part. Hey, welcome, Poke Chris. Welcome to everyone in the chat. The V-Star. Okay, that is, like, even worse. Because it's like a $40 card. That's a big oof, not gonna lie. It kind of reminds me of one of the recent Yu-Gi-Oh sets, the Grand Crater, had so many, like, damaged, or some of them were just, like, light played, but straight out of the packs. Almost every box, almost every card, like, had a bunch of whitening on the top. It was so bad. I mean, some of the whitening went around the whole card. It was just like, bruh, why? It happened with so many packs. Like, it was awful. Let's see, what was I looking at? I don't remember what I was trying to look for. I don't know, I was just being sad about Charizard, I guess. Yeah, so that was an oof. I got my Articuno. I got my Arceus V4. I'm so excited about that one. And my Cynthia. I need this. I want all the alt hearts, but oh yeah, see, there he is. He's still 15 pretty comfortably. See, he dropped down to like 1350, but now it's like an average of 17. Well, there you have it. Arceus V. What a guy. And we got the Pikachu V. So the Arceus V regular is higher than the Pikachu V full art. Kind of crazy. Hey, Shaman. I sold my Shaman. It is a cute card, though. I also have a Roseanne. I've got a good bit of the cards from the first page. Not gonna lie, I pulled really well with this set. I mean, it's just One of those sets that's hard to lose. Oh, see, there's Charizard. Oh, dang. I think Luminion dropped. Look at this. So chaotic. I went down to like 4, and then up to like almost 7, and now it's down at 5. Just kind of like, good thing I dropped mine. I sold mine when they were still a little higher. I was like, I'm gonna pull more Luminions. I don't need the, like, I think it was 3. A lot of these full arts. I found out I had a Honchkrow V full art. I didn't know I had a Honchkrow V full art. I was just like, oh, okay then. That's interesting. But yeah, so definitely interesting stuff with all of those. I'm gonna hurry and check orders, see if we've got anything. We do still have the Korean Legends of Blue Eye White Dragon packs on the board. So it's pretty cool. And let's see, I think everything else has been here for a little while. I really ought to do some restocking, but at the same time, I'm like, if I just like make everything bigger now, it'll fill the board and everybody will be able to read it easily. So I don't know, I might just make everything bigger. And I don't know, I guess my problem is I've been opening most of the stuff I buy lately so that I can use it, one, for like decks and stuff with Magic the Gathering, because I've opened a lot of that. But then 2, I've been listing so much of my extra stuff on TCG Player that I'm like, yeah, I'll just open this box, post the extras on TCG Player, and call it good. So I haven't really been updating the board as much, getting as many things. I guess, you know, maybe eventually I will, but I also have such a hard time stopping when I'm opening Magic. It's just, I've been enjoying it too much lately. I get to go play Commander tomorrow, so I'm excited about that. Should be a good time. Alright, well, I don't believe we've got any orders currently, so we can chill. I'm trying to decide if I'm gonna let myself open anything tonight. I almost bought another Magic the Gathering visitor box before I left work, but then I was just like, okay, I'm gonna be strong and I'm not going to today, so I didn't. Maybe tomorrow. Wait, I don't work tomorrow. Oh, but I'll be playing Magic, so I guess I'll still be there. We'll see what happens. It's a possibility. Might end up buying a box. Question is, what box? I mean, I'd probably just buy another set box of the newest one, the Kamigawa. But I also really like the set called Throne of Eldraine, and we just have a few more boxes of that. Or we've been, like, going through all of the stuff that's just been in, like, the back storage room. And there's so many things that, like, are just really random and kind of cool, and I'm like, oh, I kind of want that. So I don't know, I might try to be like, so, can I buy some of this stuff? So we'll see how that goes. I hope if I do buy something, hopefully I will get good pulls. And if I don't buy something, then cool, I guess I'll have more money for when I go buy something else. I do also need to, like, try and get some more Fates Collide and Lost Thunder, because we have been out of both of those for a little bit. They're very, very fun sets to open, not gonna lie. Yeah, let's see. I think we're still without orders. Trying to decide what I want to do. I'm like, I could open some packs, but if I do, then I probably shouldn't buy a box tomorrow. But if I don't open some packs, then it's probably fine if I buy a box. So, well, kind of. Like, less bad. I mean, like, either way, it won't be terrible. It's just, I really ought to focus more on selling all my extra stuff on TCG Player so I can make some money back, then buy boxes, but it's hard not to just want to buy all the boxes right now, because they're fun to open. If y'all haven't noticed yet, I really have a thing for opening packs. Oh, this is random. But I found something out that's pretty cool. So, see like this nail right here with like the galaxy design? So I used some like nail foil to make it. It doesn't look the best because it was my first time using this nail foil stuff. Also won't focus. Oh, we almost got it to focus. But yeah, it's cool. It's got like this constellation stuff, but it's like this foil. You have to like paint some special stuff onto the nail. then like half cure it, and then like stick the foil on the top and then like rub it with like a wet washcloth until it transfers over, and then it's just on the nail. And so I was thinking, I was like, I wonder if like the foil on Pokemon cards can be used similarly to this. And I knew it wouldn't work exactly the same, because the way the foil works is there's like a clear layer on top, so that, you know, just the what needs to be there to cover the nail will transfer over. But I was like, I feel like I could possibly make this work with Pokemon foil. So I grabbed some of my bulk foils from Celebrations, because I'm sure we all have more of those than we could ever know what to do with. And I grabbed a Zekrom, and I peeled the front of the card off. So I just had the foil, then I did the thing, I cured the nail, and then I like stuck the foil on top of it. And like I said, it like didn't like transfer over like as easily and stuff, but I just ended up just like trimming the extra part of the foil off around the nail and then putting on a top coat. It actually turned out pretty alright, and so I'm thinking I'm gonna make a full set of nails using the foils from Celebrations. And not gonna lie, I'm kind of excited about it. Like, it's a little chaotic and I kind of feel bad, you know, like ripping the faces off the cards. But I have so many of them, and they're gonna look really, really cool. Cause like the Zekrom one, it wasn't perfect, but it still looks so neat. I don't know if I have any Celebrations foils with me right now. I think I moved most of the ones that were on my desk into the into my craft room so I can peel the faces off. But I'm excited to make a full set of those, because unfortunately, as like absolutely stunning as my Brilliant Stars nails are, they have not been staying on well. I think it's because I made a couple of them. Like my middle finger, the nail is just too big, so it won't stay on very well. And then the Galaxy nails, they just kind of end up kind of weird because I put too much of like the base coat on. So they're just like kind of thick. I mean, like the pinky's fine though. Same with the pointer finger. And the thumb though, the thumbs, I haven't lost a single one. All my other nails, I've lost at least a couple. And these two I had to cut short because they were falling off and it was hurting. And I didn't want to like rip my nail off, so I just trimmed them so that it wouldn't be a problem at work. But now I just have two awkward short nails. And it feels so weird to have short nails because I always have my long nails. And now these ones are just little. They still look pretty cute though. Just random like gold line and little teeny constellations. But yeah, so I'm gonna work on doing some nails like that. Maybe tomorrow, because I don't work tomorrow, which is throwing me for like a huge loop. Because I legitimately do not know when the last time that I didn't work on a Friday was. Because we always have 3 people work on Fridays. And besides the manager, I'm the only person that usually works more than once or twice a week. I'm there like 4 or 5 days a week. And so usually I work on Fridays, then the manager, and then one other employee. And so it's always just been like that for a long time, ever since at least I was trained to like do the tournaments and stuff on Fridays. I've always hoped with Fridays. But now that one of my coworkers left, I guess my boss is gonna try just having 2 people run Friday, which I'm concerned how that will go, but maybe it'll be okay. And maybe it will not. I guess we will find out. I mean, I guess some of the time, like, my boss will, like, join in a tournament or something on Fridays, or he'll work on other stuff, so 2 people will probably be fine, but I'm still gonna be there to play Commander, so I guess if all else fails, I'll just be like, I can help, I'm here. But at the same time, though, I do look forward to playing Commander, but I'm also just silly and love my job, so I like working. Like, you know, I just genuinely enjoy what I do. Of course, there are some times when I'm like, I don't really know how much I want to deal with customers. But like, for the most part, I like it, so it's pretty good. Just 5. I get to sort cards, I get to, you know, stock the shelves. I really like when we get shipments and stuff, and I get to like help rip open the boxes and then stock everything on the shelves and like look through all the new stuff we got. It's very enjoyable to me, especially like when new things release or we get something we've never had before, especially when it's like, you know, Magic, since I've been buying so much Magic lately, and a lot of Magic the Gathering things are new to me because, I mean, I've been opening it for just like a few months, but I only started like really getting into it like a month or two ago. It was about 2 months, I think, now. But yeah, so whenever we get something different from Magic the Gathering, I'm like, oh, that's cool. Like the Modern Horizons 2 boxes I had a couple nights ago. I really wanted to get another one, but I'm like, no, I just need to save up and buy a set booster box, because those have way better pull rates and lots more cards. So I'm gonna save up for one of those instead of getting more pre-release kits, even though the pre-release kits do have cool promo cards. I did not really get good promos. Kind of difficult too, because there's so many different rares and mythics that you can get the promos of, so it's very low chances that you'll pull something good. But I don't know. Not gonna lie, I'd say there's like a 57.64% chance that while I'm there playing Commander, I'll end up buying like some Modern Horizons or something to just like open with everyone. Because it's so much fun to like open packs when there's a bunch of people there. Because, you know, they're all excited. They know what's good in that set. They love opening it. And it's so much fun to just open it with everyone there. Like, even when I'm working and I'll sell someone a pack, sometimes they'll just open it right there, like, at the counter after they've paid. And I love it. I love to, like, get to see what they pulled. Today I sold someone some Grand Creator packs. They bought, like, 4 packs. And they went, like, right over to a table and opened them. And they pulled a collector rare, which is the best rarity in the set. It was, like, an expensive card. And I was just like, man, I did good picking those packs out, I guess. But it's just so much fun to, like, get to celebrate with people and, you know, open cards. It was a good time. So I might end up buying stuff to open there tomorrow. Or maybe I'll just buy stuff to open on stream. Or maybe I won't buy anything, but that's a very low chance that I won't buy anything, because it's very large temptation. To be honest, though, I think the last time I went and played Commander, I don't believe I ended up buying anything. I did win some store credit, though. That was pretty nice, but I ended up spending, like, the whole time playing, because we played our first round of Commander, and then after we finished that, just, like, a couple people switched out, and we just randomly played, like, an extra game, because we could. It was pretty great, but my deck is going to be so much better this time, and I'm really excited. There's still some, like, changes I need to make to it, but I have to get some really expensive cards before I can make them. One of the cards, my friend has one, and he's gonna, like, sell/trade it to me, but I've only have, like, a $5 Pokemon card that he wants, and then I helped sell a card for him and asked in, like, for commission to be a discount on the card I want. So I don't even know what the discount's gonna be. He was like, yeah, sounds good. And I was like, cool. Now I just have to figure out how to make up the rest of the, I think it's like a $60 card. I should check. It's called Doubling Season. And it basically just is going to be incredibly helpful for my deck. Oh, trying to look it up in Pokemon. Doubling Season. Or we could get the $110 one. Honestly, I don't know what version he has for sure. I kind of just assumed it was the least expensive, but it's gonna probably be one of these 4. But hopefully it's a more affordable one. If an effect would create 1 or more tokens under your control, it creates twice that many of those tokens instead. And if an effect would put 1 or more counters on a permanent you control, it puts twice that many counters on the permanent instead. So basically, when I play a card that's like, you know, make 2 token creatures, instead I get to make 4 every time. And if I have a card that says put a +1/+1 counter on every single one of your creatures, then I get to put 2 +1/+1 counters on all my creatures. And I'm so excited. It's gonna just really up the level of the deck. I also accidentally found the next card that I kind of want to make a deck centered around. Like, I haven't even finished my second deck, and I already have ideas for a third, and now this will be probably my fourth. I'm having way too much. I love deck building. I think that's my problem. I just enjoy deck building too much, and so yeah. But yeah, it's this card. At the beginning of your upkeep, choose opponent. This turn, that player can't play spells or activated abilities and plays with his or her hand revealed. You can play cards from that player's hand this turn. Like, he's just, I don't know, it's just chaotic. And I love that. I love how chaotic it is. So I want to make some kind of deck with it. I don't know if I'll use it as a commander, but I might. It'd be kind of really fun. Just like, yes, I'm going to look at your hand. Ooh, I think I'll play these two cards. I'll use my mana to play them. Like, I don't know. It's really entertaining to me. I definitely want to do something with a Send Triplets deck. Wow, that's an expensive foil! Like a $5 card to like $50 foil. Let's see, those aren't the near mint ones. See the near mint one. Yeah, it's like $50. Crazy. Definitely not gonna end up with a foil one then. Dang, that's crazy. Hey, welcome Wolf. It's going pretty well. I'm just being excited about building more Magic decks, so this is a pretty good time. Also thinking about spending way too much money. You know, I might end up staying up till like 6 a.m. working on my second commander deck. Not gonna lie. I still have like, there's like one of the main cards for it that I still need to get, but I think I can buy one from work. Unless we don't have it anymore. I don't know. We should at least have one, but I only want to buy the less expensive one, so hopefully we didn't sell that one already, so I can get it. But, it's gonna be a fun deck. It's all just about milling everyone's decks so they run out of cards. But, my plan is to have 2 cards in the deck, so hopefully I'll get at least one of them. And basically, they're both cards that say when your deck runs out of cards, and, like, if you need to draw a card but there's nothing left, then you win. Usually you would lose in that situation, just like with Pokemon. But with these cards, it's like, you win instead. And I'm like, oh, that sounds fun. So I still gotta figure out, like, what my commander and stuff that I'm gonna use for that deck. But, like, I have one option. I might just use it as a regular card in the deck. Either way, it should be fun and kind of annoying. I feel like most of my decks are just gonna be, like, mediocre quality and all just kind of annoying. But I'm gonna have so much fun with them. I don't know what everybody else, how they will feel. They will have fun during the game. But I will. At least that's the plan. I mean, now with my token spam deck, I should actually have cards that will make it so I can make more tokens. And I actually have, like, really fantastic tokens. I've been working on compiling all my tokens together. Let me grab some of these. So here's a couple of my token boxes. Wait, that's not even my green tokens. Those aren't the most important tokens. Let me grab the other ones. Aha, green tokens. I got them. Okay. The green token box. This is the most important one because it has some of my favorite tokens and because a lot of the tokens that are like the main ones I use in the deck are green. But yeah, my favorite tokens are the squirrels. They're just so delightful. I think I have 3 different squirrel tokens. This one is just amazing. These cards are actually like $2 to $3 cards. The foil squirrels. It's pretty great. Then I have some regular squirrels that are full. They're not really worth much. I guess we have this one that's from a different set. And then I have this squirrel. I don't know if it's like, if you can really actually use it, but I just like it. So he's just gonna be there for like moral support or something. But yeah, I've got a whole bunch of squirrel tokens that I'm really excited about. And then I also have a bunch of Ciprolings, which they're pretty important. I have a lot of cards for them. They're just like little, you know, plant critter dudes. Pretty neato. No, where did my divider go? Oh, there was a squirrel sandwiching the divider to the back of the Ciproling. And then I just, you know, got some other random stuff that'll be helpful in there. We got some beasts, foil, boar, insect, other beast, more boar, elemental, So many piggies. And more elementals. Elementals are important, but the beasts I think are the ones that I ended up using the most in my first game I played. So I'll assume I'll probably end up using a lot of them later on, so I need to get more of them. I've got several, but not as many as I have squirrels. I don't even know if I have that many squirrel-related cards left in my deck, since I've been changing it so much, but I just like the squirrel tokens, so either way, I will have a whole bunch of squirrel tokens. I'm also thinking, I have some cards that, like, let you make a token copy of, like, an actual card in your deck, and so I was thinking maybe I'll make, like, some, custom token cards for, like, specific cards in my deck that'd be, like, the main ones that I want to make token copies of. Like, you know, it's completely unnecessary, but I think it would be fun. I do, however, have this. A copy token, which is literally just this token can be used to represent a token that's a copy of a permanent, so just a regular card. So I just use that, but I only have one. And making custom cards is more fun, because, I don't know, people usually are like, whoa, that's cool, it's a custom card, and I'm like, heck yeah. So, let's see. I also have my white tokens. Is a mouse. I don't have anything to do with the mouse, he's just there because he can be. I mean, really, I just put, like, all of my tokens that I've, like, sorted out as things that could potentially end up being used in this deck in here. Got these cool angels, cats, humans, more humans. I have a bunch of soldiers. There's a couple of really fancy ones. There's the one, like, I don't know, there's one soldier that's, like, extra cool. I don't know, I'm not seeing it though. Maybe I'm getting mixed up with something else. Oh, maybe it was a knight, actually. Yes, that one, the stained glass one. I love it. Yeah, I got a whole bunch of knights. And then we have the spirit tokens. They're pretty important. There's a lot of things that can make, like, random spirits. I'm about to drop my pile. I want to drop it before I can show you the birds. Because I also have a bunch of random birds. They're pretty cool. So yeah, those are my white tokens. And then I just have my random tokens box. You can see I wrote what all the token boxes are for on the top, so I don't always just have to check, because I have so many just Pokemon pre-release kits full of magic cards for my decks and things at this point. It's very chaotic. Yeah, so we just got some weird random stuff that probably won't be super useful other than the copy. Most of this doesn't really apply to the deck. I might have something that you'll use as the pests or spiders and wolves. More random tokens that I don't think will be used. Don't really need the clues or the treasures. Oh, why do I have green elemental tokens in here? They go in my green token box. We have food tokens, which I do think I'll actually use in my deck. Yes, it should have been sent out today. Got it all packed up. I don't know, we might have missed sending you a tracking number. Some of the times when we don't, like, have the emails or haven't emailed in a long time, or, like, maybe the email got deleted or something, we don't always send the tracking, but your stack should be sent out. I mean, I was looking at everything that was going to go out today, and I did notice your name among it. I believe yours is in a nice little brown box. But yes, it should have gone out today. It should be on its way. Traveling, probably just sitting at some, like, facility place right now, waiting until the morning. Unless, like, some super, like, overachiever drivers, like, I'm going to drive extra far tonight because I can. I really doubt any of one would do that, but I don't know, maybe they have some drivers that get paid to drive at night. I mean, apparently Amazon does, because they now offer, like, overnight delivery. So I'll be, like, looking at an item, I'm like, and it's like, get it between 4 and 8 a.m. tomorrow. And I'm like, how about no? I'm not gonna be awake at that time. Actually, I might not have gone to sleep yet by 4, but I should definitely be sound asleep at 8 a.m. Tomorrow I'm actually probably gonna sleep in until, like, 3 or 4, because I don't work and I don't have anywhere to be. So, yeah. I'm really gonna sleep very late, and then get up and work on TCG player stuff, and then get ready for the day, and then eat some random stuff for dinner, and then go play Commander, and then get home, do more TCG player, and probably stream. Most likely I'll stream tomorrow. Unless I decide to wait and stream on Saturday. I don't know. I just simply do not. We'll see what happens. It's possible to go either way. So, we'll find out then. Either way, the first half of the day will just be very lazy, and then I'll just be very busy for the rest of it. Which is basically the story of my life. I just, like, work really hard and do a ton of stuff and, like, tire myself out, like, excessively. And then I'm just like, okay, now I'm tired. I can sleep. I can rest. It's just, yeah, that's basically what I do constantly. Because I have a really hard time falling asleep unless I'm, like, really tired. Like, overworked myself, kind of. Done a whole bunch of stuff. Like, if I lay down in bed and there are, like, things that I have any motivation to do and I need to get them done anyways and I didn't do them, I'll just be like, I cannot sleep. I must go do this thing. And I really love my bed. But sometimes I'll just be like, I can't, I'm not done yet. So I'll hop up and I'll go and accomplish more stuff until I'm too tired and can't think straight and I'm just sitting there like, what am I even doing? And then I can go to sleep. Usually fairly quickly. Sometimes I, like, will remember that I need to eat food or something and eat, because I've been forgetting dinner a lot lately, because, like, I'm almost always gone when my family eats dinner, because we eat dinner at, like, 5. And the majority of my shifts for work start at 4 and go till 9. And I also never eat breakfast, because I'm always asleep during breakfast. And lunch, it's kind of random. I forced myself to eat lunch today, though, because I was like, I have to go to work. I can't just wait until 9 to eat anything, else I'm gonna feel terrible. So I ate, like, this wrap thing and some applesauce. It's fantastic peach mango applesauce, very quality stuff. I enjoy it. Let's just remember, I should probably check orders real quick. I don't think we've gotten any, but I don't want to ignore them, just in case. That would be kind of rude. Okay, still no orders, so I will just keep entertaining you with my stories and things. Unless it's not entertaining you, then I guess maybe boring some of you. Boring, entertaining, either way though. I will continue. But yeah, so I did eat lunch today. Of course, no breakfast, but I did eat a little bit of lunch. But, oh, I gotta have pizza for dinner tonight, because last week, one night, it was the night that, like, my family ate out for dinner, so my mom just said I could, you know, buy myself pizza, because that's always what I want when we eat out anyway. She was like, you can just get yourself pizza after work. And I was like, cool. And I was gonna get a pizza, but then by the time I was done with work, I didn't really have an appetite, and I was just like, I don't know. And so I just said, I was like, hey, can I just, like, get pizza some random day next week instead, because I don't want it tonight. Mom was like, yeah, that's fine. So I got it today, and it was delicious. So good. Slices and sticks pizza with no sauce. It is the stuff. Thank you, Little Caesars. And it was, like, extra good today. The cheese, phenomenal. So yeah, I definitely enjoyed my dinner today. But yeah, I've been forgetting a lot. Like, there was one night I came home and my mom had, like, mentioned some stuff that I could eat, and I was just like, okay, maybe. Then I got home, everybody was asleep, and I just kind of forgot about it because there's just leftovers in the fridge. And generally, I'm not a huge fan of leftovers of, like, regular dinners. Like, I don't know. I mean, I don't think a lot of people are. But so I was just like, well, yeah, I don't know. And so by the time I got home, I just completely forgotten about it because I wasn't really interested. And so I just went downstairs and I started stream. And that was that. And then I finished stream and was working on TCG player. And then all of a sudden it hit me and I was like, I didn't eat dinner. So it was like 3 maybe in the morning at that point. I was like, dang it, I should go eat something. I don't want to go to sleep, like, starving, so I had to, like, run upstairs, find some weird random stuff to eat. You know, it was fine in the end, but it was just that moment when I just suddenly realized that I hadn't eaten dinner, and I was just like, wait a second. So yeah, that was kind of entertaining. But, yeah, I got pizza today, so that was good. I don't know why I started talking about dinner. Oh, because I was talking about, like, my plan before bed. But yeah, I ate dinner today, so I don't know if I'll really need to eat something after stream tonight. I might just eat something random. Like, I got a bunch of pixie sticks, and I've been enjoying those. They're a little bit much sometimes, but, like, you know, what do I have to lose? So I just consume the pixie stick. I don't really know if you can say eat, because it's not like something you, like, you know, chew or whatever. It's just, like, sugar powder, but not powdered sugar. Does not taste like powdered sugar. Powdered sugar is weird, and it tastes very odd. Not a fan. Honestly, do not care for powdered sugar. Like, pixie sticks, I don't know. They just kind of, like, absorb into your mouth, and then you're just like, wow, it tastes like flavored sugar. Because it's probably literally all it is. But yeah, I've got a bunch of those right now. I think I got them, like, as part of when I graduated. My mom got me a bunch of treats, including these pixie sticks, and I didn't actually open, like, the bag with all the pixie sticks in it until, like, a couple days ago, because I eat candy very slowly. Because I don't have, like, a huge sweet tooth. I'm not a huge fan of, like, treats and stuff. Especially dessert. I don't like desserts. I just want fruit. Like, not fruit dessert. That is disgusting. Beyond disgusting, in fact. Do not give me fruit on dessert. Or dessert with fruit in it, none of that. Dessert that's flavored like fruit, no. But just straight up fruit, like a bowl of strawberries, yes, thank you. I will take that for my dessert. I love it. It's fantastic. It's good. It's yummy. Like, raspberries and blackberries are good too. I only like blueberries if they're frozen. Just frozen blueberries. You know, regular fresh blueberries? Frozen blueberries, though? They're okay. I'll take them. Pizza! Yes. Pizza's so good. I took a picture of my pizza. I should show y'all, because it's like, it was so beautiful. Let's see. Look at it! It's so pretty! It was delicious. So cheesy. Because I don't like sauce, so I don't have my pizzas with sauce. It's just cheese and pepperoni on the dough. It's so good though. I love it. I love it. It's good stuff. And now I have leftovers that I will eat at some unknown time in the future. Unless somebody else eats my leftovers. It always bothers me a little bit when I, like, have my pizza and somebody eats, like, some of my leftovers, and I'm just like, no. You have other food to eat. This is all this is all I have. I mean, technically I do have my drawer of treats and applesauce, and sometimes, like, random things like pepperoni or these, like, wraps with cheese and meat. But ultimately, I don't usually want to eat any of that. But pizza? I don't know, it's just different. With pizza, I'm like, yeah, I'll eat that. In fact, I'll enthusiastically eat that. Most other foods, though, I'm just like, no, I don't think so. I'm just way too picky of an eater. Like, in conclusion, I fully recognize I have terrible taste in food, and I'm incredibly picky. I would be great if I wasn't, but I just can't decide that I like everything, because most things I put in my mouth and I'm just like, why? A lot of it's like the texture and stuff, and I don't like most food that's hot. Like, I don't know why. I just don't like hot food. Except for, like, a couple things that are only good hot. But, for the most part, I just like room temperature. I don't love, like, cold foods either, though I do sometimes eat frozen fruit, as aforementioned with the blueberries. But, yeah, no. It's like room temperature. That's about it. Room temperature food. But then I'm very picky, even despite the temperature. That's what I was trying to say. It's inconvenient for me and for those around me. Like, all the time, like, at work and stuff, when people are, like, getting food, they'll be like, hey, do you want some? And I was like, no. They're just like, okay. I don't know. This is too hard to please me with food. No lemonade. I actually don't have any lemonade right now. I haven't in like a couple weeks because I was trying out some other like juices and drinks because I really missed my blueberry pomegranate V8, which is like the best drink ever. I love it even more than lemonade, not gonna lie. It's so good. So I guess technically the reason that I haven't been drinking lemonade lately is because I just haven't gotten it in a while. And the problem is it has to be refrigerated. Like, if it's out of the refrigerator for, like, more than a couple hours, it goes bad. And it's gross bad. So it's just very inconvenient. So I've been trying a lot of, like, different things lately, like juices that, you know, don't start tasting horrible after a couple hours if you leave them in a room temperature environment. So, yeah, but then we kind of ran out of all that juice too, so like all we have right now is like this tiki punch stuff, like Shasta. It's not bad, but it's not great. You know, I've never been like a huge fan of like drinking soda. Like, you know, a little bit here and there. It's fine, it's good, but I don't know. But lately I've been drinking like 2 cans of soda a day because at work we have like a little fridge with cans of soda so that people can buy drinks while they're like playing games and stuff. You know, we got just like a bunch of random cans of soda. We have some like fancy like glass bottles of root beer too. And we have like energy drinks. But yeah, so those just all kind of are there. But we have Sprite too. And Sprite is like the only soda I like. It's really the only one like I consistently like because I don't drink anything with caffeine. Me and caffeine just don't vibe. So I don't drink anything with caffeine, and I don't like root beer, which is like the only other thing we have that doesn't have caffeine. So I just have my Sprite. So usually during my shift I'll like have a can of Sprite because, you know, it gets really tiring after like 3 to 4 hours of, you know, talking to customers and just sorting stuff and walking around. And so, you know, I always have my Sprite there because it's the only thing that we have. I mean, we also have bottled water, but I have like deep qualms with bottled water. Me and bottled water are even like a bigger no than me and caffeine. Like, I would rather consume caffeine than bottled water in most situations. So I choose the Sprite. That's what I drink. But then, so, you know, I get home and I do stuff and stream and TCG player and all that random stuff. And then by the end of the night, I'm like, okay, now I'm thirsty again. And water just doesn't cut it for me, you know? The end of the night. And so I'll just go find, lately I've been like having juice, but then we ran out of juice. It's out. And so I put it on the shopping list, but I just gotta wait till my mom goes to the store. Actually, I can just go to the store. What is stopping me from going to the store and using my mom's credit card to buy juice? Myself. I'm the only one in the way of me and buying juice. What time Walmart closes? Do they stay open all night again, or do they still like close weird times because of stupid COVID? Because it totally makes sense to make everybody only be able to shop during a set few hours, because that's definitely going to help us keep people further apart, even though there are more people there, because there are less times they can be there. But like, oh well. Anyways, let's see. Walmart hours. Dang it! They're closed. Or wait, no, pickup is closed. So then what time are they open? Okay, no, they still are closed. They closed 15 minutes ago. If I had thought of this a half hour ago, I could have gone to Walmart and gotten juice. But instead, it doesn't open till 6 a.m. Wait, that's not even... Wait, these aren't even my right Walmarts. That's just one that's kind of nearby. That's the one by my work. Where the heck is my normal Walmart? Doesn't open till 8 a.m.? No, 7 a.m. 7 a.m. Okay. Oh, but that one opened at 6 a.m. Okay. So 6 a.m. I could technically still be awake at 6 a.m. So if I really wanted to, I could go to Walmart and buy juice at 6 a.m. It's only 7 hours from now. But I don't think I will. Because one, I hate having to pay for gas. And it's so ridiculously expensive right now. And to make it even worse, we get our gas at Smith's because we have like a Smith's card. And you know, it gives you this little tiny discount that even if it's not much does make a big difference because gas is ridiculously expensive. But for some reason they've been having issues with their system, so when you put in like your, you know, code for your membership, it just doesn't work. It's like no. So you can't save money and it's more expensive. And I just can't. It just bothers me too deeply. And I'm one of those people, I do not get gas until I absolutely have to, because I'm in complete and utter fear that my vehicle is just going to cease moving on the 50-mile-per-hour road that I take to get to work. That's the only point at which I will refill the gas in my Jeep. Like, it has to be on empty, like, for at least, you know, a couple rides. And then at that point I will go and get gas. Not before. No, never. McDonald's Sprite. You mean clown juice. It's good stuff. It definitely hits different than, you know, regular Sprite. Maybe that's just because I always forget to tell them no ice. I don't like ice in my Sprite. Another weird thing, I don't like ice in any of my beverages. But that's just to go with the, like, room temperature. I mean, I like to get my Sprite out of the fridge, you know, have it chilled. But most things like juice and stuff, I just want them to be either slightly colder than room temperature or just straight up room temperature. Because, yes. You know, maybe I'll just go to Walmart before I go play Commander and get juice. You're like, mother, I'm going to Walmart to obtain juice. She'll probably just be like, okay. And I'll be like, I'm using your card. And she'll just be like, okay. I'm like, do you need anything else? And she'll probably be like, I'll let you know. And I'll be like, okay. And then I'll go to Walmart and buy juice. And I'll go home and I will drink juice. And then I'll go to Commander and play Commander. As you would do at a Commander game. I know, it's wild. Yeah, this is a good idea. I like this idea. I will get juice. Or I'll just keep drinking the random soda that I can find. That's these sodas come out of the thing cold anyways. I know, right? The ice just wastes space that could be replaced with more soda. You're just buying cold water that takes up some of your drink. I mean, especially when it melts. And then it, like, makes your drink all watered down. Like, who wants that? Tell me. Who? I mean, they already overcharge us ridiculously, considered that, like, you know, soda is generally a really cheap thing. But they're just like, oh yes, that'll be $4 for your medium cup of Sprite that is 50% ice. Like, no. I don't think I will. I will just no thank you. But the fountain drinks usually are, like, genuinely pretty good. But I usually just get, like, bottled Sprite. I say bottled Sprite is the best, then canned, and then fountain. Unless, you know, it's, like, fountain with, like, those added flavors, but not the added flavors they have at 7-Eleven, because those are kind of whack, and it's really not that much of an improvement. Actually, generally makes the Sprite worse, in my opinion. So, just in general, I don't think 7-Eleven Sprite is where it's at. It's just not. But now, like, drink places, like Fizz, I like that place. They've got the good flavor syrup. I like that flavor syrup, and they know how to mix it, and it's good. I haven't had Fizz in, like, a couple weeks, though. I have $5 just, like, sitting around that's, like, my Fizz money. I just haven't used it. You know? It's just sitting in my wallet. Every night, like, after work, I sit there and I'm like, do I want to go get soda tonight. And then it just doesn't happen. I mean, some nights I don't leave until after all the soda shops are already closed. Because sometimes I stay after work to clean, and sometimes I stay after work to hang out with people. Because, I mean, if I'm the one closing up shop, what's stopping me from just letting people hang out for an extra hour and, you know, keep playing games? Not really anything. I mean, who's gonna be mad that I, you know, gave more time that customers could buy things? I mean, usually I'll just, like, you know, vibe with them. We'll turn off the open sign and the front lights so people can tell it's closed. I think it's just vibe. I mean, like, I stay after a lot to clean. Like, yesterday I stayed and I swept all the floors because nobody else does at this point. Just me and my friend that quit used to. But he doesn't work there anymore. So it's just me. Just me to clean. Because I don't think anybody else that works there cleans. And if they do, it's not enough. But it's okay. I'll take it upon myself to do the cleaning. I will keep it at least somewhat better looking, but there's only so much you can do when your carpet is absolute garbage. But we are going to work on hopefully replacing the floor soon, so I'm really excited for that because I think it's going to improve the looks of the place significantly. Of course, we also could use new shelving because it's just low quality and rough looking. But, you know, I'll see what happens. First, we gotta get the flooring, though. That's number one. Well, actually, first off, we just gotta get the owner to, you know, respond when we ask him things, because his restaurant is opening apparently this week. I thought it opened like 2 weeks ago, and before that I thought it opened like a couple weeks before that, but no, apparently it's this week? Question mark? Parentheses? Another question mark? Close parentheses? Not really sure, but maybe. But hopefully at some point he will, you know, be like, yes, let us get the new floors. The only thing I don't like is they're probably going to be like all tile floors, and I literally always wear heels. I never wear like regular shoes. They're always heels. And we have like a little part of our floor that's like hardwood, the rest of it's carpet. I don't understand why, what the idea was. It's very chaotic. But so yeah, you know, shoes, tile / hard floor is very loud. It's like clumping across the floor, and I'm like, wow, it's just gonna be like that constantly if we replace all of the floors with hardwood. But ultimately, it'll look so much better and be a lot easier to keep clean, so it'll be okay. I will accept it. But yeah, not 100% good, but at least better. Definitely better. Alright, I'm gonna check orders again. I don't know if we're gonna get any tonight. I thought maybe we'd have like at least like kind of busy night since I didn't stream last night, but maybe not. If not, I mean at this point already not. But if we don't get an order fairly soon, I'll probably just call it a night. I can go work on TCG player orders, make new nails. It'd be so cool. I haven't even finished the video for these nails though, so I gotta do that. Okay, so I'll do that before I finish making my new nails, except that these nails are falling off. Why? Man, I don't want to say goodbye to my Arceus nails. They're so cool, but they just don't want to stay in place. I mean, I think part of the problem is just like my real nails are trash. And sometimes my trash nails do an okay job holding the plastic nails on with the glue. Other times they don't. They just are like, no, I think not. But yeah, we'll see what happens with that. At least at some point soon. I'm just sad because usually I hope my nails will like at least last a solid week. I've had these ones since like Sunday. So it's been like 4 or 5 days. It's not long enough. That's not a week. The Magic the Gathering nails lasted a week. Those are so cool. These ones are cool too, but they're struggling. I don't know, I really love the V-Star nail though. Like, I can't get over how much I like how this nail turned out. Like, I know all I did was paint the word V-Star on with golden paint and then did like a black paint border, but I don't know, it just looks so good. The other V-Star nail is not quite as slick. You can see the letters are like a lot more random sized. But it looks so good. I have to just put random letters and words on my nails more often because it just looks so cool. I'm so silly, but I really like it. Alright, well, I guess before we wrap up, maybe I'll open at least one pack of something, because it'd be really weird to go an entire stream without opening a single pack. Like, I'm already like, this is wrong. Why have I not opened anything? I should have just bought a box today. Could open my box on stream. It's fine. It's fine. Maybe tomorrow. So, I don't get paid from TCG Player for a couple more days. It's just a problem that why I have to, like, wait so much in between buying things now, because TCG Player is so annoying about the payouts, because I guess the standard shipping is like 12 to 15 days, so you don't, get most of your money. The transfer doesn't start until about 15 days after, the order was marked as shipped. But then you also have to wait for the transfer to actually happen, and that takes like 4 more days, so it takes like 3 weeks to get money from TCG Player. It is kind of painful. But at least I'm finally about to get a big, payment, because, of all this stuff that I sold, when Kamigawa came out. Well, I guess I want to go get Kamigawa come out. Was it 2 weeks ago? I don't know, but I'm getting a lot of the money from that now, and a bit of other things that I was selling a bunch of, so whenever the payment finishes, which is apparently not supposed to be till next week, it's supposed to take 4 days for a transfer, and this transfer is I think this one will take 9 days. What? Not 9 days, 6 days. It says it's going to take 6 days. That's wrong. It says, payments are initiated on Mondays and Thursdays and will completely transfer into your account and be accessible after 4 business days. And this one started today, so it's over the weekend. Dang it, that's why. Then why does it still need till Wednesday? Because today was a business day? Friday's a business day? Is Saturday count as a business day? I don't know anymore, and I'm questioning everything. But Monday's definitely a business day, and Tuesday's definitely a business day, so it should be Tuesday at the very latest. But no, apparently it thinks it's going to be Wednesday. Why? Why, TCG Player? Why? Open Brilliant Stars. I don't know if I'm going to open Brilliant Stars. I kind of opened a lot of that. I mean, I opened the rest of the booster box from last time. I should have just done it on camera since I ended up opening it anyways, but I didn't. I just, opened it all, and now it's gone. But then I have these nice little sleeved booster packs from some pre-order that I kind of forgot about, and then was just wait, whoa, okay. But then they accidentally sent me 2 extra packs, so I had this crisis, what do I do? Why? How? What? I don't know if they just put more in, or if they had a promotion going on I didn't know about, but it's making me question everything. What do you even do when some company just sends you extra packs and you don't know if it was a mess up or a promotion? Or what? Are they even gonna respond if you're hey, so I think you gave me some extra stuff, or was this on purpose? I don't know. I just remember this one time that I bought some pants somewhere, and so we bought them in store. We bought 1 pair, and then we wanted to get a second pair, but they didn't have the right size, so we just ordered it online from the store. I don't know, whatever it was, but it was just gonna ship to my house. When they did ship it, they accidentally sent us 2 pairs, and so we were okay, we have an extra pair of pants. We tried to contact the customer service. We're hey, so you gave us an extra pair of pants. Do you want these back? They're oh, do you want a refund? We'll issue you a refund. Don't worry about it. And we're just I don't think you understand. We didn't buy the second pair. You just sent them. And I don't know what ended up happening. I think we like tried to ship it back, and we're just like, you don't owe us money. We didn't buy this pair of pants. This is an extra pair. You sent us 2. We paid for 1. They never figured it out. I think they just like refunded the money anyways, and we're like, okay. At the end of the day, we just got a free pair of pants? Question mark? I don't know. My mom took care of it, so I don't 100% know what happened in the end, but it was really weird and super difficult, and they just could not figure it out. So I'm like, you know, I would really hate to just like, you know, take free stuff that wasn't supposed to be there. But I'm like, are they even gonna, you know, fix things? I don't know. I guess, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I mean, at the end of the day, if they're just like, yeah, nah, our bad, it's yours now, then I'll be like, cool. But, I don't know. So, I guess I'll get to figure that out. Lots of things to figure out. What the heck to do with the extra packs? If I'm gonna buy more cards tomorrow. Whether or not I'm gonna stay up till 6 a.m. Whether or not to go buy juice. All these questions are very important, and I don't currently have an answer for them. But what I do know is I do want to open at least 1 pack of something before I call it a night. I just don't know what. Got so many options. And by so many, I mean a lot less than usual. It's kind of weird. Kind of want to open Magic. Actually, where is it? Aha! Unstable. I didn't quite open all my Unstable. I technically have 2 packs left. This, and then one other that I'm probably going to save to do a short opening of it. Let's see if we've got this one. So we can open this one. I was about to like do a code card now, and I was just like, wait a second, there's not code cards in here. Alright, we're starting off with Selfie Preservation, Capital Offense, Just Desserts, Subcontract, Joyride Rigger, got Ordinary Pony, Defective Detective, Voracious Vacuum, Buzzing Wackadoodle, Overt Operative, Knight of the Widget, 3-Headed Goblin. Hey, it's the guy from the pack art. Nice. Fancyland. I love the lands. Sundering Fork. Dictation Quillograph. Ooh, and the really fancy angel. This is a nice token creature. This one's like the one really cool one I have that's in Japanese, except it's foil, which makes it even better. Very nice. Alright, cool. I like that. That was good. And the Fancyland. Most expensive thing out of the pack. Stick that in a sleeve. Oh, maybe there's room in the bulk box. Oh, there is. Amazing. Love that. Alright, well, I think I'm going to check orders one last time, just in case, because, you know, I wouldn't mind opening more stuff. If we don't have anything, I guess we will just wrap up. I don't know if I'll stream tomorrow night, but we will see. Thank you guys so much for watching. It was a pretty vibey time, I'd say, even if, you know, we didn't have too much going on. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope to see y'all next time.